This is the new 2017 VW Up. It is the smallest, most compact city car that you can purchase from VW new. It is priced very similar to the Polo Vivo, but the Up offers so much more. Let's start with what has changed in the new VW Up for 2017. First and foremost, you can no longer get a 3-door, only this 5-door offering. And that's not a bad thing because the VW Up isn't a really sporty car, it is a rather practical vehicle, and 5 doors are considerably more practical. They've revised the front end, so we've got new headlights that have got LED DRLs in them, and the bonnet's been resculpted, as has the front bumper. So the Move Up has got these little fog lamps in it, and it's a little more swoopy, and it aligns itself a little better with the other VW offerings. Around the back we've got new tail lights and the new bumper, and that bumper looks a little more Polo-like, which is a good thing. I like it. The interior sees probably some of the biggest changes though. The light-coloured panels are all gone, okay, except for the body-coloured ones here on the doors. And it's been replaced with this angular, very stylish dashboard. Yes, sure, it's hard plastic, but it's got this printing on it, which looks great from a distance. You get up a little closer and it looks like Microsoft Word art, but that's not the end of the world. At this price point, you can't be expecting miracles. It's also got a new steering wheel, and this steering wheel has been lifted straight off the Polo and has multifunction audio and phone controls, and that ties in beautifully with the infotainment system, which is also new. This multicolour display down here has got full connectivity, so you've got SD card, auxiliary, Bluetooth, USB, and if you connect it to a phone that's got maps and more on it, you've got navigation as well. So that is brilliant, and I think it's a fantastic way to go forward because, well, we live on our phones and our phones do so much. Why not have it just tie in with an infotainment system? Of course, that can all be controlled from the steering wheel, the multifunction steering wheel. The seats are still these upright, one-piece back tombstones, but a little dash of colour in them goes a long way into lifting the mood of the cabin. As a whole, it's fair on space. There's not a lot of space. The boot's got 251 litres, and on the Move Up, the seats fold down in a 60-40 split. But it's more than enough for your daily goings about and the packets and the luggage that you would carry on a daily basis. You're not going to go cross country in this, sadly. The downside, well, is the motor. Still running the naturally aspirated 1-litre 3-cylinder motor. Makes 55 kilowatts and 95 newton meters, and sadly, not enough. Not up here at the reef. Down at the coast, possibly it's fine, but up here at the reef, it is just starved, and you find yourself changing gears so often. It's mated to a 5-speed gearbox, which makes it easy enough to drive, and it is a lovely, lovely gearbox, but you're just constantly rowing through the cogs. It does return decent fuel consumption though. Economy figures hover around the 5 litres per 100 mark. VW says that if you drive it nicely, you get 4.6, but I'm yet to see that. Chances are you're going to hover between 5 and 6. Still, it's not bad. And where they've done you in a little bit on the motor, they haven't necessarily done you in terms of safety, because the VW Up has a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, making it one of the safest in its class. It's got 4 airbags, it's got ABS with hydraulic brake force assistance. You've got ESC for stability, and there's also an electronic locking differential. So I think the little Up presents fantastic value for money when you consider its price, because all it's really going up against is, well, the Fiat 500. The 2017 VW Up starts at 166,300 Rand. The one that we're driving here is just shy of 180,000. If you go with the Beats Up or the Cross Up, the slightly more rugged or flash alternatives, they're just under 200,000 Rand. And in my books, that's great value for money.